and welcome to fs19 mod review for the NMC GRIFFIN Pack, which came out in the Farming Simulator mod hub a few days ago. Now I am UK Gamer 808 and we're going to do this first look. Well, it's not first look, it's second look, because we had a quick look in new mods and now we're going to have a proper look. Right, so there it is, and I'll be doing some hauling with it, and it pulls like a train. No issues with it whatsoever, apart from my driving where I've got it stuck on that lamppost back there, but never mind. So let's get round, and I've got a load of them all set up ready to go, so we can show you all the different, well, mainly it's the wheel options, and there are a huge amount of configurations for those who haven't already seen. Now that could be a problem. Hang on, let's get that in, and there we go. Now we're at the Pacific Northwest, which I love this map. It's got a great shop, so we've got all this area. So that's the truck I'm hauling with, which is a 730 horsepower, and we have quite a few different combinations available. Let's turn that one off, and we've got them all lined up, and they do look awesome. They are. I never thought we'd have anything like this for console, and here they are. That in the yellow with the red, awesome. Absolutely love it, love it. Anyhow, so how much do these cost? 180 grand to buy, which isn't too bad. With the extra engine upgrade to the 730 horse, that's take it up to 200 grand. But do we care? I don't think we do. Now, £9,180 on your initial leasing costs, and it is, like I said, it is minus 38 on the slot count, but we don't care, because look at that. Now all the different configurations for having, wow, there's loads. Basically there's 30 different ones out there where you can have your configurations with your lighting on the top, your lighting bar with lighting down the bottom there as well. This seems to be the configuration I like, with the little what's it there, I can't remember what you bloody call that, but there you go. You can have the extra bits on the side here, and then it also gives you the Michelin men on the, I tried to get a few different ones out. There we go, we've got Michelin men down there, and you see that one's marked up the 520 horsepower as well, with the front attacher. And then this one, where is it, this one, we got the Michelin men's right on the top, then down here as well, so you can change it however you want. There are 30 different there, so I didn't want to get 30 trucks out because well, we don't need them all, do we? But don't they look great? Now these are the extra decals you can have on them, well, as well as these Michelin men. Basically there's two different options for all those. You can have a look in the shop, you see it all there. Now we have quite a few different options on the wheel setup. So the standard one comes just like this. You've just got the one wheel on the back there, and you see that one's got the hitch on the back already, where this one hasn't. As those who don't know, we've got modular system for it, so we can just hook up, but we'll show you that in a moment. So this has the Lizard tires on it, which they're pretty good, but at the end of the day you want more grip, and it doesn't cost you any more money for the knock-ins, where this one's got the knock-ins, and you see the grip on that is a lot better, isn't it? Really is. But when you look at this truck, awesome, really are. Right, let's get back. This, we have the twin wheel conversion on the back there. Now this one and that one don't cost any extra money. All the other options on these other ones cost extra money. So here we've got twin wheel axle there, and then this is the back single axle, but it's a steering axle. And then this one over here, we've got the steering axle on the front, twin wheels on the back. Now these cost you extra £7,000 for each of these upgrades. And then this one, we've got the twin wheels there, and then the steering wheel on the back as well. So quite a few different configurations, and they seem to be, the best one I found for hauling was the twin wheels on the back with that steering axle there. Now that does fold where it lowers and raises again, which is pretty cool. Same on these ones, all the folding ones. The steering axles are folding, and that's another one with the lizard. That's the standard colour what it comes with. There's a huge amount of colour choices for it, and they do range in money from £3 for the main colours, but they are bright. There's I think it was about 36, 37 different colours, huge amount of colours. Then the design colour is actually like the grille and that bar on the top there, you can change that. And that was an extra £900, where you can have that chrome. You could come standard. Rim colours are chrome, and then if you want any extra choices, they're between £300 and £400. But the detailing of it is absolutely amazing. It looks like a proper truck, doesn't it? Fair play, and it works brilliantly. So going inside as well, they kitted it all out. Let's turn that engine on. You can see that all turns on there, and we've got the handbrake lever. Pretty cool. And inside, all brand new. Oh, we're off. Mirrors working okay. Pretty awesome. But everything works on there as well, where you can see on the dashboard. And then we've got indicators, lighting and full beam. Pretty cool, love it. Anyhow, so how many of them are you going to have in your fleet? Because I can see there being a lot of these have been downloaded over the last couple of days, surely. Right, going back over to this one, my only little gripe with it, where it is quite long for having a single wheel on there, whereas it would be nice if we had an option for just twin wheels, which sort of come back to there, so you could just use it as your normal truck. Would be pretty cool. But it's always the same, we get these mods and we're like, wow, awesome, but we want this, we want that. But that's my only thing. But apart from that, it is awesome, does the job. So we have the modular systems are over here. Now this is a pretty cool setup. We do have modulars already, but they don't work with this truck. I tried a few of them and it wasn't having it whatsoever. So that is the heavy haul. And tell me, for people who have already used it, how many times have you bought the truck, come out and tried to hitch it up? I did it about 3 or 4 times before I realised it was like, right, when you buy a truck, buy your attacher first, and then it's there. Because it got me 3 times. I was like, why isn't that attaching? It's like, because you need to put this on. So that's the heavy haul, and it costs you £3,500 to buy that, and it's only £178 on leasing. Right, the other thing on the heavy haul, I nearly forgot to show you. So we hit that, and basically we move the 5th wheel back and forth, just like that. So depending on what type of trailer we're hooking up to, you have got to be, oh hang on, that's not hooked up. Slide that down to the pin, and you see it hooks up. Now you have got to be careful, because it's not too bad with the black sheep modern ones, but you can see it's all glitching all over the place there. You bring it up too far, and if you bring it up too far, then you can't turn. You're restricted on your steering, so bear that in mind. Also on there, with the back hitch is only for an eyelet. There is no ball connection there, so it's just a drop pin in there, so you need an eyelet, and it doesn't fit everything at the moment. It's one thing I have found. So what about hauling? Well, we're up at the hill at the northwest. We got the 650 horsepower. Let's bring that over the center wheels a little bit, and we just run up the hill to see if it does accelerate up there. Most of the vehicles, they got down to about 12-13 mile an hour, and this one is hauling. Right, yeah, we're coming to the first bit, and that's 45 mile an hour. That's crazy. You see, it is a proper hauler. Then the next bit, 34 mile an hour. Look at that, it's just pulling all the way up down to 32. So we dropped a few mile an hour. That's nothing. It is a proper hauler. 650 horsepower one. I haven't even tried the 730 yet. Nice truck. Then we have the hook lift variant, which is just there. Now this will cost you 10 grand to buy. All different colour choices. You can. The heavy haul hasn't got colour choices. Everything else has, so you can do whatever you want. Pretty cool colours as well. So the hook lift is 10 grand to buy, and is £510 on initial leasing costs, with -9 on the slot count. The heavy haul was -2 on the slot count. And you can link this up with all the hook lifts. Basically it will take the larger one. You have got to be a little bit careful, where I found with the large container one, and what did that take, was it 45 or nearly 50,000 litres, and it was a bit top heavy, same as using the logging, which comes with a crane, and it's probably a little bit overloaded there. Probably shouldn't go up that high, and it was proven to be a little bit of a nightmare with it. But all this crane on here, sorry, I thought you could get in. You can't. You've got to hook up first, and then we can get in. But the crane works an absolute treat. No issues with it. Managed to get all these loaded with the crane, and well, I picked up the ones you could do by hand. And then going over, we have the chipper. Now you can see it's absolutely seamless where it's attached to it. You don't even notice that it is attached to it. Now this chipper will cost you 90 grand to buy, but it is a chipper, and we got a crane on it as well. 90 grand to buy, £4,590 on your initial leasing cost, with -15. And you see we colour coordinated, and it works a treat. No problems with it. Now I haven't used this chipper yet, and I've got a few logs over there, so I thought we'd give that a go. Now this is one of the other options as well, where you've got that Griffin. You can light all that up. The lighting bar on the beacons is awesome, and then when you've got all these lights on, you have got the full beam, and it does actually change it to a full beam. So let's get this one over. Oh, start the engine. Hang on a minute. That was the other thing. You can actually jump in. You don't have to jump out to get in the chipper. So I turned the chipper on, I didn't turn the truck on. So let's get over here, because we've got a couple of logs on the deck, and we'll give it a go chipping. So we've got the unfold first of all, which is the wrong button. You need to go on the back there, and then that will unfold. Now you can operate the chipper from inside the cab, and you can operate the crane. So let's turn it around that way and get the chipper unfolded. It is unfolded, pipe out, sorry. So we've got the pipe out on that, and that is the other crane function, where you can see at the top left hand corner you've got 1, and then you go up to 2, and you can actually move this wherever you want it. And the spike, spin it around, the spike goes up and down. Directional control. So we go back to 0, and you can. This is where. No, can you? No, you can't. Go onto that one, and we can operate the crane now. So the crane, you do gotta unfold it yourself. On the fold, the legs come down, and then you've actually got to bring the crane over. So spin it around. And we haven't started the chipper up yet. Let's turn the help window on. Turn on wood crusher. There it goes. Unload here. You can just fire that on the deck there. And I probably should have put that on a little bit slower. I find it wasn't too bad at well, when you gripped on too hard, there was a happy medium there, where a lot of these there isn't, and it's a pain in the arse. And I probably got that round the wrong way as well. Where are you going now? Whoa. Oh, that was me thinking, yep, you're on it. This is so bloody hard. Yeah, well, yeah. Crazy hard. That was me thinking, yeah, I'm alright with the cranes now. Yeah, right. Right, we might have it this time. Pick it up. There we go. And then now we should be able to just feed it in. Whoa, my joist pad, whoa, is going all over the place today. So annoying when it does that. Is that it? Are we in? I think we are, aren't we? It's going somewhere. Stop unloading. Whoa. Right, so the chipper has gone somewhere. Pipe in, pipe out, stop unloading. Perhaps it does need a trailer there. But yeah, that's quite hard. How many of you are going to use the crane on that? Because I think I'd rather just chop it up and chuck it in. Wow, look at those blades going, mate. And it must need a trailer then. I thought we can normally just drop this off. This action cannot be performed here. I don't know. Anyway. Right, so that is the wood crusher with the crane. And yeah, that's going to take some doing. We've got beacons on the back of that as well. Loads of beacons. Right, and for some reason my truck has disappeared. It won't let me jump in there. I think it's because I attached it. There we go. And it was just caught. There we go. Get that one out. Right, let's go over to the log. Actually, let's just get the hook lift hooked up first. Right then. So we got the 580 horsepower. And let's bring it out. Because we've got a flatbed which we can hook up. Now this is the large one. And we need to put that on there. And same thing with this, it hooks on, it's seamless, you just can't see that it is modular like that. Pretty awesome. Cracking job. Well, there we go, drop that off. And then we have the logging trailer. And same crane on this, but it worked pretty well. That's my no, that's the third load I've ever picked up with using cranes. Well, I used to do my head in. It'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so that one just folds away. So you can do away with these 2 bunks there. They're the optional extras for it, where they're extra £500 on that. But nice looking mod, and I'm sure we're going to get a few more extra mods to, well, modular parts to come in over the foreseeable future. But that is fantastic truck to me. And there's the up and down on the tyres. Well, it sort of gets bigger and smaller. So that's the NMC GRIFFIN, and what a truck it is. A hell of a hauler truck. I'm going to do a horsepower test on this because it really kicks some butt. It hauls some. Now you just got to be careful when you've got these. You can see this. You can see I can tip this pretty easy, but I am a little bit overloaded, and the crane is going out all over the place as well. So that's your lot for the NMC fs19 mod review. And the GRIFFIN Pack is an awesome pack, really is. Awesome mods, can't beat it. Most favourite mod so far this year, it's got to be. Well, this year and last year. If you've enjoyed this mod review, then don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you are new to the channel, why not go and check out one of my hundreds of farming simulator videos. We're coming up for nearly 700 now, so there's a lot of videos there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.